Imagine your life 6 months from now, and you've already achieved everything you've set out to achieve in the next 10 years. What would it look like? What would it feel like? Maybe you've made hundreds of thousands of dollars, have the girl of your dreams, have the physique you've always wanted. And what if I told you all of that was actually possible, even though it might sound ridiculous to you at the moment? For that, we have to simply understand one fundamental principle about life. And if we understand this principle, everything else becomes absolutely clear. First, you have to understand what a goal actually is. A goal is a snapshot into the future that you want. It's a still frame in the future that you would like to make a reality. And then you've got to understand the law of cause and effect and how everything on this planet always and ever has operated on cause and effect. Something has happened, which has caused something else to happen, which has caused something else to happen, and that chain continues through time. So the moment right now is a result of all of the causes that have happened previously. So all a goal really is an effect in the future that you want to make happen. And because we know all effects happen because of causes, we know that in order for you to achieve your goal, all that has to happen is that a specific set of causes are put into the universe that lead to your desired effect. It's not about hard work. It's not about trying. It's not about consistency. Those things may help, but they're not the thing. The thing that leads to your desired effect is the specific causes that lead to that effect. But the thing is, most people spend most of their time on causes that aren't their desired effect simply because they don't have a clear understanding of reality. They have delusions. They have a foggy vision on the way the world actually works. For example, how long do you think it would take you to grow a YouTube channel to 10 million subscribers? Maybe you think you could never do that, or maybe that it would take you at least 10 years. Then ask the question, if Mr. Beast's channels were taken away from him and everybody forgets who he is, how long would it take him to grow a YouTube channel to 10 million subscribers? And the answer to that is maybe 2 or 3 years. A lot shorter than it would take me or it would take you. And the reason for that isn't because he would work harder. It's simply because he has wisdom. He has a more accurate depiction of the causes that lead to the effect of 10 million subscribers subscribing to your YouTube channel. And that's why wisdom and knowledge is power. The clearer you see the world, the quicker and the easier you are able to achieve your desired effect and therefore your desired goals. If you were infinitely wise, all you would have to do would be to touch a butterfly's wing and you would be able to see the exact cause and effects that would happen because of this specific little touch. You would be able to make anything happen with just a simple touch. Now, obviously we aren't infinitely powerful, but the more wisdom we can get, the more powerful we can be. And the more wisdom that we can get, the quicker and the easier we are able to achieve our goals. So, if we break it down, we all have a mental paradigm. We all have a view of the world, which is the sum of thousands of different beliefs and thoughts that we have of how the world works. And, like I just said, if that view of the world was completely accurate and congruent with the truth, we would be infinitely powerful. So, if we're not infinitely powerful, it's because we have an incorrect paradigm of the world. We know for a fact, because neither me nor you are infinitely powerful, that some of the beliefs that we have are incorrect. They're faulty. They're inaccurate depictions of reality. Nearly all of my beliefs about nutrition, money, self-improvement, and even YouTube were wrong. And once I gained clarity about them, I really understood why my past beliefs were inaccurate depictions of reality and what the real causes are that lead to my desired effects. And the way I conquered these wrong beliefs was first of all by listening to a great variety of opinions and ideas of people who seem to be experts in their field. Second of all, the most important one, by actually using my own brain and reason from first principle, because unfortunately, most experts are not real experts. And even if they are experts, their methods might not be applicable for my situation. So always think for yourself. And third, testing my new beliefs by putting them into action and getting feedback from reality. If the feedback is positive, my belief was correct. This is obviously a success. And if the feedback is negative, my belief was incorrect. This is not a total failure, but just an objective data point that shows me that I have to continue searching for the right causes that lead to my desired effect. This framework of objective cause and effect makes life much more fun. Instead of drowning in self-doubt and suffering under limiting beliefs, I know the truth that everything is cause and effect, and that I can find the right causes to my desired effect. And once you have the right causes, life is truly effortless and simple. You do the stuff that works and you don't do the stuff that doesn't work. And on that note, you should be careful when you watch my videos or anyone's videos, or you read any book, because I know for a fact some of the beliefs and the thoughts that I have are false, which means that some percentage of the videos I make will have beliefs and thoughts that are false, that could potentially damage you. So all I can just remind you of is to take everything I say with a pinch of salt. Use your own brain, really take in what I'm saying and process it through your own paradigm. Where do these faulty beliefs come from? All of our beliefs are formed from inputs that we've experienced in the world. Our brain is like an AI, and it needs data to start process things. This data creates a belief, which creates an action in the world. And a large percentage of the things that we take in come from other people, especially the society that we're in and in our day and age from the content we consume. And what ends up happening is societies and other people's delusions end up getting passed on to you. Be a contrarian, not for its own sake or to be a special snowflake, but because it's important in service of truth, which again is important to find the right causes. Groups search for consensus. Only individuals search for truth. Even smart, critical thinkers go along with many of society's truths, knowing deep down that they are lies. Society does not just lie to you, it programs you to beat yourself up when you transgress one of its truths. Guilt is society programming you so effectively that you become your own warden. You tell yourself that you can't think certain things. Guilt is society's voice speaking in your head. Truth seeking is a hard business. You essentially have to understand, with deep conviction, things that you've been programmed to misunderstand. You have to understand that things about your understanding of the world and even understandings about yourself have to die so that the truth can shine through. Using the framework of cause and effect makes everything so much better, because it is the perfect framework to discover truth. So, in order to hit your 10-year goal in 6 months, you have to understand what your goal is, and then understand the law of cause and effect, because our goal will be the effect of the actions we take today. It might not take 6 months, but 1 year or 2 years, or if you're lucky, just 3 months. It depends on you, your goal, and your progress, but it's clear that you'll be much faster than the rest if you simply focus on the causes that lead to the desired effect and ignore the rest. In essence, all suffering comes from not seeing the world clearly and the belief in one's powerlessness. You have a paradigm, a certain way of viewing reality. This paradigm is built from thousands of beliefs. You believe these beliefs are true. Some of these beliefs are true, and some are not. Most limiting beliefs are simply not true. They just exist because you make them up. Cause and effect is the framework with which you can easily distinguish wheat from chaff, truth from untruth. And if you are interested in learning about the real causes and effects in the domain of wealth and money, check out the video on the screen in which I elaborate what the rat race actually is and how you can escape it once and for all. And if you wonder why I vanished for 8 months and came back with another voice, I think I have to tell you that some mysteries simply remain unsolved. I wish you a wonderful day.